Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Galp. I've been trying to come up with some new ideas for some platformers. Something a little lighter, a little shorter, a little less stressful. And I was flipping through some lists and talking to some people. And one of the things that came up was, well, I was thinking about DuckTales, and I had Rescue Rangers on my list. I was like, Disney has a lot of decent licensed games floating out there. So I pulled up a list of them, and one of the things that came up was the fact that there are two different Aladdin games, both of which are pretty good. So, in the same vein as my DuckTales playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do Aladdin first for the Super Nintendo, and then we're going to follow that up with the Genesis version. Kind of as a compare-contrast thing, again. Now, I had a Super Nintendo as a kid, and I'm going to be playing the Genesis version on a Super Nintendo controller, which seems kind of blasphemous. But I was very much a Nintendo kid, not a Sega kid, so... We're going to start with this one. I will also say that despite the fact that I am a Super Nintendo kid, I remember the Genesis version of this game, or the Genesis Aladdin game, being better. Not that this one's bad. The list I found was for like the top 20 Disney licensed games, and it actually had both Aladdin games listed separately, which really should say something about them. Oh, okay. That bonus game, I think I'm going to avoid getting that again, unless I'm not doing well. So one thing offhand that I remember being kind of annoying with this is there are very limited times where you can get the rug, and your opportunities for there are like basically heart containers floating around, but those are also very limited as far as when you can get them. And if you miss one, you just don't get it, which I already missed one, so I got it on my practice run. So you've basically got, this one's pretty simple, you've basically got two things you can do, one of which is throw apples, and the other one is jump on enemies' heads. You've got basically a piece of cloth that you can use to hover, and then it's just run and jump. So it's a pretty straightforward game, but that's okay, because it's, a Disney licensed product. And honestly, it's got some very good platform. Like, this in particular is a great, I guess, experience. It's not like it's an easy game, but it's not like super hard either, which is a nice change of pace after finishing Cuphead. I will also say it's really neat how pretty much everything in the game seems to be influenced by the movie, but it's not like they're just trying to do scene for scene or something like that. So, looks like the first 3 stages, let's see, this should be the boss. And we're gonna get to... Oh. Yeah, I didn't do that well. Oh, hey, nice. So, it does give you a lot of healing items, it appears. We're gonna go over here. It's actually a little harder than it looks. I'm probably making it too complicated. I tend to do that. That's pretty much the reason I'm not playing Disgaea right now. It's because I make it too complicated. Yes, I'm making it way too complicated. Okay. That could have gone better. Oh look, a random girl that we just saved. I'm sure nothing will happen because of this. Okay. So we get a password, and it'll tell us how many gems we got. Oh, that's right, I forgot. One of the things in it is you can collect red gems. Okay. So we're gonna go through the rest of the story here. I will say, I really love the way that they actually go through the story still. I also like the fact that this game has a lot of focus on Aladdin's... Whoa. Okay, spikes are a one-hit kill. Good to know. On Aladdin's acrobatic abilities. Whoa. Oh, you can hang on those. Are you serious? Hey, remember that thing I was saying about overcomplicating everything? I bet that whole section would have been a lot easier if I was trying to hang from them instead of knocking them over. Okay. Then we get the carpet. Okay, he's going to be a jerk and not offer us a ride. I remember the next section being kind of hard, so we're gonna get a 1-up. Okay. And that would be the lamp. Abu, no. We walk by the little statue. He gets the gem, and things go bad. So stage 2 is a lot shorter than stage 1, apparently. And we got even less gems. They're gonna have to get out of there. Okay, so now we do the second half of the Cave of Wonders, which is the escape. I'm not sure if my health was low or if that was a one-hit kill. Turned out the spikes were not a one-hit kill like I thought. Oh, that was a heart container, effectively. I know I said I didn't want to get it or another one of them because they took forever, but that was before I lost a bunch of lives. Okay. So the first section of the escape is this awesome auto-scroller where you're dodging fireballs left and right. And the second half is the magic carpet ride. Which is this section coming up here after the little bonus game, which, while helpful, is still annoying. Okay, looks like we're getting more continues. If we need 5 continues, I'm probably doing it wrong, but I do remember some of the harder, or some of the later areas being pretty hard. And this is one of the things that I remember being pretty hard. I could be remembering wrong. It's just this kind of balance of you can't be too far forward on the screen, you can't be too far back on the screen. And it kind of pushes you forward or back a little bit. And it is, you know, you can't touch the walls, you can't get hit by anything. Apparently, it's a lot easier than I remember. I had that in my head as, like, the scariest thing ever. Okay. So, we get the genie. Now, this is not something that is in the movie, but this is their take on the Friend Like Me scene, which is inside the lamp. And it is bizarre, but really cool. I love the reactions on the little genie faces as you land on them. It reminds me a lot of Airman's stage, actually, on Mega Man 2, where when you land on the little platforms, they react. Crap. This is another one I actually do remember being somewhat challenging, despite the fact that it is a lot of fun. And really well designed and neat, and yeah. So what happened there is I ended up grabbing the ring in the wrong direction, and it resulted in me so there's clouds, hard, cloud, accidentally walk off the edge. Okay. Okay. I'm getting really good at the rest of this. Oh, hey, this is like random. Or it thinks I'm an idiot and it's going on easy mode now. I'm okay with that if it is, because I like this a lot better than the ring platforming. Basically, if you grab them the wrong way, there's not an easy way to turn around, which is kind of annoying. So once again, these things have that optional thing where you can grab them from the top or the bottom, basically. Now, the really scary thing to think about as I'm going through some of this stuff is it's actually possible to get through this game without getting the carpet. Like the little rug that I'm drifting on, like that. I will also compliment the music in this game is a great little kind of remix of the songs from the movie in a not blatant and obnoxious way. That'd be great. Okay. I need lives. Oh my. Health carries over from level to level. I keep forgetting that. Genie spring heads. Again, totally reminds me of Airman stage. It just straight up has the same kind of aesthetic, a lot of the same weird like little blocks with faces on them, wind effects, stuff like that. I'll have to get to that someday, and I added it to my list today. Mega Man 2. But I said I wanted a less stressful game. Okay, I assume that's the end of the stage? Yep. Okay, well, we're going pretty well, so I'm gonna keep going. I don't think there's a lot more... Oh, that's right, they made up some stuff. Never mind in that case. So, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a short break here. And I will jump back in to this shortly. Hope you're enjoying. Give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Check out the other stuff on my channel. And as always, have a good one.